sleepless nights. Y'all want to get up in this motherfucker right now? I think y'all want to be here right now. Or you fucking wrestleheads, get your ass in here. I got some words for The Rock. Just found out some shit. And I got some words for Triple H. I just found out some shit. You're about to hear a rant. So let's get it. Hit the likes on the way in. Get to see y'all. Know what I'm saying? Four people still alive. So just come on in. Come on in. Come on the fuck in. The most asinine shit we about to find out right now, guys. Good to see y'all. No doubt. Hit the likes. All you gotta do is basically tap the screen twice, or go right up into this little screen at the corner there. Once you hit that right there, you'll see the likes, so you can hit it. You know what I'm saying? And now a lot of y'all wondering, how the fuck you get away with playing songs and not getting copyright stricken or anything like that? Because I'm not in the machine, and if they want to monetize it, they can. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with money, and my sponsors are about to be activated soon. Once I make 100 here, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it. But hit the likes, all you fucking people in the bushes. I'm wondering if there's gonna be some type of fucking drama said. Yeah, niggas just don't get it. So if you don't hit the likes, I already know you're here for drama. Only drama you'll find is in boxing and in wrestling, baby. You know what I'm saying? 3 started, let's get it. First of all, I just want to say this. Triple H. Triple H. Let me explain something to you, Triple H. You're telling wrestling journalists, you're telling content creators from YouTube to just be wrestling fans. You're telling us to just be wrestling. So basically what you're telling us is this, right? Triple H, what you're telling us is this. You're telling us, shut the fuck up and take the dick in the ass. That's what you're saying, Triple H? You're telling us, shut the fuck up and just take what we're giving you. No, that's not the way it goes. What's up, Ross Class? Salute. How you doing, brother? You know what I'm saying? That's not how it goes, Triple H. Paul Levesque. That's not how it goes. What's up, Raphael? First of all, Triple H, let's not forget exactly how the fuck you got there. Everybody has told stories and they were fucking true on how you wanted to take over wrestling. And you did the most ultimate thing, which was go straight to Stephanie McMahon. Hey, happy landings. I'm glad you're fucking happy with her. I'm glad you guys are a powerful family unit. Not disrespecting, just talking about you, the man. Because you think that you have the fucking right to tell us we don't have any say-so whatsoever on the product you're giving us. First of all, you're selling us something. Wouldn't you want feedback? You big fucking pelican beak motherfucker, you. Oh, I'm a different fucking animal, Paul Levesque. Yeah, I will roast the shit out of you. You're not gonna like me very much. You know what I'm saying? How does Triple H tell wrestling fans who spend millions on merchandise, tickets, even traveling accommodations as to hotels and planes whenever, big events like this go off? How the fuck, where the fuck, and when the fuck do you get off telling fans that waste millions of dollars in the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment Promotions, right? Ever since it was the World Wrestling Federation, even when it was the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, right? And even in the little fucking circuits. NWA, AWA, WCCW, WCW. Right? Texas. Like, where the fuck do you get off? Wrestling fans have a say-so. As a matter of fact, if you just want us to be fans, it's a big contradiction, you big old swole bastard. You know, it's a big contradiction because if you're telling us to be fans, fans are going to give you their input. So what the fuck are you talking about, Triple H? See, what's going on with WWE is this. And now we get into The Rock. which I'm going to stay here for a long time because I'm sick of The Rock. I'm sick of the fucking Rock. Got nothing to do with jealousy. Got nothing to do with it has to do with him inserting himself and being so fucking egotistical. Look what he did when he tried to go to DC. He almost destroyed DC with this Black Adam shit, trying to make himself the fucking the forefront of DC. When you cannot make yourself a forefront of something that has been established even before you were born, boy. What's going on, Douglas? Right? So The Rock comes out now and he thinks that he can say, well, the reason why I didn't go to WrestleMania is because, you know, it wasn't for me to be there. That was John Cena's storyline. What are you, fucking stupid? First of all, you came to us with this sell your soul shit. You got right in the ring. You got right in the ring. Inserted yourself when Cody Rhodes was speaking with John Cena. And you told him, Cody, I want you to sell your soul. Sell me your soul. So you inserted yourself into that, right? And for you not to show up at WrestleMania and all you got to say is, oh, but it wasn't my, it was your storyline. The moment you inserted yourself, you keep doing this shit. Rock. You have two choices to fucking make, buddy. First of all, you already own half of WWE. So why don't you just stay in the fucking background making your money? Let creative do what the fuck they're going to do with the talent, bro. Let them work on that. Because personally, you fucking shit up. Rock, you fucking shit up. There's no need for you. If you're going to insert yourself, then do not be insubordinate to us fucking wrestling fans and continue the fucking story. Do not come with this. See, John Cena was right at one point, and so was CM Punk when they said that you was a bald fraud, that you was a guy that comes in and out of fucking wrestling. Meanwhile, these guys have always been in wrestling working. So John Cena's a harder worker than you. The movies don't count when it comes to wrestling. No, it does. As a matter of fact, you got to the movies because of wrestling. So henceforth, you're going to go now and shit on the most prestigious thing that brought you your fucking fame, that brought you, that's passed down to you by generation. You're a third generation fucking wrestler, for Christ's sake. What the fuck is wrong with you, Rock? And now all of a sudden, this is all you give us fucking wrestling fans? Even the fans that had to go through travel accommodations, waste thousands of fucking dollars, hotels, hotel suites, all expensive dinner reservations, all to have a good time because they thought that the fucking Rock was going to show up. And all the Rock has to say is, well, that wasn't really my storyline to be there for. That's really John Cena's and Cody's. But last year, you almost fucked up WrestleMania 40 by inserting yourself and saying that the people wanted you and Roman Reigns when they clearly showed you that they didn't. Is that what you did, John, the Rock, Dwayne? Is that what you did to us wrestling fans since we didn't want you there yet last year? Since we didn't want you there at WrestleMania 40 and we wanted Cody Rhodes to finish the storyline, is this what you're doing now? Because John Cena did say he's going to ruin wrestling. He is your wrestler now, right? So this ain't a storyline either, son. You're really trying to ruin wrestling. Ain't this a bitch? So he's a member of the board. And then this guy's ego is so fucking huge. Because now The Rock buys New Japan Pro Wrestling. He buys New Japan Pro Wrestling. Please hit the likes on the way in, fellas. Please hit the likes on the way in. Get me in the algorithm, guys. He buys New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is what's been fucking rumored. What the fuck you gonna do there? Because New Japan Pro Wrestling is hardcore. Hardcore. They're not commercial. This is a place that when their contracts end with WWE and they can't get into TNA or any other place, they go straight overseas to Japan and they wrestle there. That's been for years, since the 70s. The Great Baba, aka Antonio fucking Anaki, Andre the Giant, the Road Warriors. Basically everybody in fucking pro wrestling from the fucking 70s and 80s has been through New Japan Pro Wrestling. Chris Benoit went through New Japan Pro Wrestling as the Pegasus Kid. That's where he got that tooth knocked out, his bicuspid. Rock, since you think that you're so rich, because you are. Your grandfather, may he rest, Peter Maivia, the High Chief. Your father, Rocky Johnson. Along with Tony Atlas, they became the first Black American tag team champions. Ron Simmons in WCW became the first heavyweight Black American champion. Rock, you are fucking up that thread, Rock. You cannot call all the shots all the time, Rock. You're a board member, Rock. Stay in the fucking board. Let talent do let Triple H do what the fuck he's got to do. And Triple H, don't you ever fucking come and tell us fucking wrestling fans, bro, and journalists and fucking content creators here, because they're criticizing and onto your shit and letting everybody fucking know to just be fans. Fuck you. Why don't you be a fucking booker? A complete booker. You fucking pelican-nosed motherfucker, you. And it's got nothing to do about race. You just have a big bill, son. Your shit is huge, son. Got The Rock over here. Oh, I just couldn't show up, and and so you're saying that they called you because they didn't know where else to go? Creative called you, a board member, a guy that owns out and didn't know, so they came to you and said, will the final boss make an appearance? That final boss shit has to stop. If the final boss is going to be insubordinate and in and out of our wrestling lives, then the final boss needs to get the fuck out of here, son. I don't give a fuck about a final boss who ain't gonna be the final boss when it's time to be the final boss at WrestleMania. Get the fuck out of here. You give us Travis Scott. Who the fuck is Travis Scott? I know who the fuck is Travis Scott. Get the fuck out of here. Bully Ray, peace to you. That's the other half of the Dudley brother. You know what I'm saying? The Dudley boys. Said it himself, bro. He said it himself. He would like to challenge motherfucking Travis Scott. Who the fuck is that? You give us a fucking rapper that most of us don't know. And you knew that the old schoolers were watching WrestleMania, bro. Half of your fucking audience is made up by the motherfucking Gen Xers, bro, that we're still out here and fucking by the millions. And you want to fucking go on deaf ears. Paul fucking Levesque, a.k.a. Triple H, wants to go and tell us fucking wrestling fans, oh, no, you don't hear shit. Just be a fan. Fuck you. Fans will be fans, and fans are going to tell you whether you hit the spot, where you're on the money, or you're not. The fans are the ones that are going to tell you if you made it or not. The fans are the ones that are going to tell you if you ain't shit. The fans are the ones that give you all your fucking fortunes. The fans are the ones that buy you your house, your fucking, your yachts, and they're all set for retirement. You must respect the fucking fans. Same thing in every fucking combat sport. I'm sick of you fucking promoters. I'm sick of all of y'all, from boxing, MMA, all the way down to fucking wrestling. Each and every one of y'all scumbags. When y'all in trouble and you think that you want to take the easy way out, and the mighty pen and the mighty pituitary gland that once formed as a cohesive unit to bring us entertainment, now all of the sudden you want the easy way out, so you just want us to omit that and take any storyline. Get the fuck out of here, son. There is something that's called lineage. There's something that's called history. You know what I'm saying? So Rebel, what's going out? Exactly. So Rebel, Ronda Rousey, they give her a chance. She comes in, talk about, I don't like the sport, because you don't like the sport because you're stiff. And you thought you knew it all because your name was bigger than WWE. Bitch, WWE gave you an opportunity. And you were so desperate that you tried to say something about Vince McMahon and you retracted. Each and every one of you insubordinate motherfuckers in wrestling, especially right now, Rock, stay behind the scenes, bro. We don't need the final boss if the final boss is not going to come out and try to help John Cena win the title. You had Travis fucking Scott. Who the fuck is he? This kid like the Julio Cesar Chavez shit like this, that's where I feel disrespected. That's where I feel fucking tight. This is where it bothers. This is where it breaks my concentration. This is where I lose sleep over it. This is where I start itching every time I contemplate on it. Because this right here is exactly entertainment. When entertainment has you like that, when someone has done something and said it in front of you to the point that you need more of it, like a fucking drug addict, that's when you know they're doing something right. And Rock, you can't just be one of the nicest fucking, let's just say, let's put it in an analogy, right? You can't be one of the dopest dope dealers out here and feed us the dope at WrestleMania 40. And then all of a sudden, when it comes to WrestleMania 41, motherfuckers is like this with the vein, waiting for that remedy, and you ain't feeding us. But you're taking our money. What kind of shit is that, bro? You robbing us. So now you gotta understand, the wrestling public is not happy with your answer. You basically told them, I was doing my thing. They called me because they didn't know where else to go with it, which is bullshit because you're part of the fucking board. You just like to insert yourself, and when shit don't go down right, you just want to stay silent. Then of course Triple H now, which has become your fucking right nut, right? As to John Cena being your left, you want to go now and tell niggas, yo, shut it down. Just tell them, you know. And then here comes fucking Toucan Sam, Triple H. Oh, just be fans. Fuck you. How about that? Game. And we're not supposed to believe that China never plugged you, bro. With you acting like this. Oh, you're not gonna like me, bro. Yo, Triple H, you're not gonna like me. I tell it like it is, bro. Triple H, you a straight sellout. What you did? Oh yeah, just be fans. Just be. That's telling us just be a fan. Fuck you, bro. All you fucking wrestling journalists out there, like JD from New York, you know what I'm saying? A couple of others. Keep doing your thing. Keep following them. Keep tearing them down where they need to be torn down from. You know what I'm saying? Keep criticizing the way you got. Fuck that. And I'm expecting nothing less than fire tonight from you guys. Because the shit that came out this morning, bro, that shit all the way through fucking work, bro, I was like, yo, I can't wait to get up and I'm here now, and I'm saying people have fired off, but they just fired off as to what The Rock said, what Triple H said. This is a big thing now. Because now, after WrestleMania, I had told you, this is a reset. You know how after WrestleMania, they start resetting the beefs, start putting new factions in, new storylines. Yesterday on Raw was something so dynamic. You are going to hear a lot of content creators from the wrestling community come out now and say, we don't want The Rock involved in anything because he's insubordinate. And he promised us so many things, and look where he's at. Talking about, I had nothing to do with it, but yet 3 weeks, a month before that, to the buildup of this WrestleMania, motherfucker, you inserted yourself with this I want your soul, Cody shit. So when John Cena flipped, he sold his soul to you. So what were we supposed to look at here when you didn't show up, you stupid son of a bitch? Huh, Rock? Dwayne, can you answer that? Can you understand exactly why we're upset now? Fucking big old dummy. Big fucking dummy, son. All these motherfuckers who make millions, they think that people that don't make millions, that because we're not in their tax bracket, that they're smarter than us. Only thing you've learned how to generate. What's up, my brother? How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? The only thing that Rock and only if you're not a humanitarian looking out, trying to give the people the recipe on how to be where you at, which they don't. And then you're gonna knowing that people work hard for their money. For Christ's sake, let's keep it real. Kids from the ghetto that got to go to WrestleMania from around there, maybe their moms are on some shit where they had to suck a dick or two to get tickets for that kid or something. Like, yo, you don't know the struggle. And I'm only giving you not even a third of it. Dwayne Rock Johnson, Paul Levesque, Triple H, and everybody else the fucking there. Y'all don't know the struggles of these people. So when you give them something and they're saying, that's it, stay on it, stay the fuck on it until we tell you we're tired. Wrestling, boxing, every fucking sport used to be like that. Whenever they get lost, let's see what the fans are saying. They put a survey out, someone out there asking questions maybe. What would you like to see? A focus group perhaps? But no, it's what The Rock says because The Rock is an egotistical son bitch. The fuck out of here, Rock. The fuck? How many midlife crises are you gonna fucking go through? Where you're gonna just show up whenever you feel irrelevant or whenever you're gonna promote a movie. So you use the WWE and the rest of the wrestlers, like Canelo Alvarez does, like the big guys that are up there that like to push people whenever they go there. It's the same thing everywhere, bro. All of you fucking $1 million tax bracket motherfuckers, bro, think you smarter than us, the have-nots. You're not. You can survive like us. Take all your money away. Regardless, you came from hard times. That person died a long time ago. You sold that person out. See, there's a difference between people who were raised above middle class and then become rich, but because they didn't see as much money, but they were comfortable in their lives, they consider themselves middle class, struggling. No. If you were wearing Jordans in the ghetto, you weren't struggling. You were middle class in the ghetto. That's what I mean here. There were a lot of us like that. Until our parents, year by year, every 5 years, the money go up, mom and pop's money go up. If you live with your grandmother and grandfather, their money go up. Then you learn how to work. Then everybody come back. Then you become a stable middle class household. You know what I'm saying? To the point that, and even though you can't make it together a family because you get older, you graduate, you get out the house, you get your own. You make sure that you get what you have, a home. If you lived in projects, you move to a suburb, right? That's the accomplishment. You guys over there in the millionaire world, the billionaire world, y'all lost yourselves. Y'all think you know what it is. Oh, I know. I'm tired of you motherfuckers. And I'm not rich shaming y'all. But you love to fucking middle class and poor shame us when you give us these bad products and take our money. Take our money. Take our money. Promise us shit and take our money. But wait a minute. Y'all all Democrats over there on the side. Y'all used to doing shit like that. Swallow it. Cope. Cope, motherfuckers, because it's the truth. They're going to hand you something that's not. Yeah, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. The Rock, yeah, fightable, sell your soul. I had nothing to do with that storyline. I felt like it was Johnson, motherfucker, but you felt it had nothing to do with it, but instead you give us Travis Scott when it was supposed to be you. This is why it's not working out, Rock, for you. You big dumb son of a bitch, you. This is why it's not working out, Rock, for you with this little lie and this bullshit little conference call with Pat McAfee. It's not working, Rock. I'm sorry, it's not working. It's not fucking working, dude. Because if that was the case, Travis Scott wouldn't have came out. It just would have been John Cena and Cody Rhodes. No Travis Scott. Coming out. What the fuck is that? The song is whack, bro. Last year's fucking song was better. Going with this bullshit hip-hop shit that don't even make sense. Fiend. That's all he's fiend. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Put a bottle rocket in its ass and blast it the fuck out of our faces. Get the fuck way the fuck out of here with this shit. The Rock gonna go in front of millions and millions of his fucking fans and say, yeah, well, I thought that it'd be better if I didn't get involved. It was between The Rock. It was between Cena and Rhodes. So if it was between Cena and Rhodes, what the fuck was this fucking Travis Scott dude that hardly nobody fucking knows? Especially Gen Xers. Who the fuck is he? You were better off trying to get Rob Bass and Easy Rock or some shit. What's good, Just Blaze? You were better off getting that. But instead, you give us Travis Scott. Rock, it's not going to work for you tonight, boy. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, nobody will want you near a wrestling ring again. And you can force your way in because you are a shareholder, the motherfucker, right? You are a board member, right? You do own half of this shit with that other mother, right? So if that's what it is, you're still gonna try to force yourself in there like you did WrestleMania 40. Guys, see how that almost worked out for you. You had no choice but to listen to the fans. Because had you inserted yourself and made The Rock versus Roman Reigns, and you didn't finish that story, see, that's the point. This is why I call you insubordinate. Rock, you're insubordinate, brother. You finished movies. When it comes to this wrestling shit that you used to master, that your grandfather mastered, may he rest, enough respect, that your father used to master, may he rest, enough respect. Now you gonna go and do this shit? But I thought you were gonna give the Samoans a bloodline war. You did tease you against Roman Reigns. Right now is the perfect time for this Samoan war. You've got the Fatus in there. You got one more Zilla, who I thought was Braun Breaker the other night. The fuck's going on with you, Rock? Fuck is going on with you? Your ego is killing fans out this motherfucker, bro. Your ego's on some, oh, it's what The Rock says. Well, you know what? The fan says, fuck you, Rock. Turn your ego sideways, shine it up real nice, and stick it straight up your candy ass. Motherfuckers don't care about what the fuck The Rock wants. If that was the case, WrestleMania 40 would have been Rock versus Roman Reigns. We spoke strongly at WrestleMania 40 last year. No, you bald-headed cheesecake-eating motherfucker. You are going to finish this fucking storyline and you are going to fucking eject yourself out of this motherfucker. You came in all with, it's good for business. Me and Roman. Get the fuck out of here. Then you go, yeah, Black Adam. You almost fucked up DC. You try. The story with The Rock trying to snake motherfuckers in DC is horrible, son. And I'm not saying the people that reported it, The Rock, bro, his ego. Sue me for what? Because before you sue me, you better sue everybody else that this is coming from. The fuck out of here with your bullshit, bro, you big bastard. On some funny shit, bro. You're gonna go to DC and act like the Black Adam. You promised us Black Adam and Superman, and what happened? That was your idea, and what happened? They went with it, and DC, WB said, nope, we're good. Because you went and you try to go behind motherfuckers to the higher-ups. See how he works, bro? That's what's said. You try to go behind producers of the movie to the higher-ups. And you try to take the lead, motherfucker. You crazy? And this is whoever let The Rock in as a board member and half the owner, you done fucked up wrestling. And it's getting, I'm telling you, it's getting to Triple H. Triple H has been forced to make a decision. And that decision is, do what The Rock says because The Rock is his boss, or get the fuck out. Triple H, I'd rather you get the fuck out. Because just like I left when they tried to tell me to take the fucking jab and I said, hell no. You shouldn't sell yourself out like that. Because you're going to hold a lot of young talent back, man. You listen to The Rock. You're going to... Look what he almost did to Cody Rhodes. Almost destroyed his... He wanted to put his storyline on hold after a whole 2-year build-up to it. Get the fuck... You know how many fans would have walked away, bro? This is what I'm saying. You guys, because... Look, wrestling and Hollywood, two different things. Two different things. He makes you millions in fucking wrestling. He comes back, he makes you a little bit of millions in wrestling, but he makes millions and half a billions in fucking the movies. He belongs over there now. Says, I don't know about The Rock going behind the scenes, but Warner Brothers has said they didn't want Cavill back because he was too old. No, I'm talking about The Rock's politic as to why they're not making the Black Adam no more. That's what he did. He was supposed to continue with that. Know what I'm saying? So they were saying he went behind the director and the producer to that and try to bitch and complain because he wanted certain things changed up and shit, and you just don't do that. If they hire you to do a job, son, as an actor, that's what you do. And let's keep it real, The Rock's not even a good actor. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Warpath. And they made Gunther look so weak. But now that you're here, Warpath, which I'm happy that you are, and the rest of you wrestling heads, check out exactly what's going to happen. First of all, when The Rock went like this, I'm not sure if you saw it, when he went like this to John Cena to do it to Cody Rhodes, right? And then he went and he threw up 3, right? Here are the 3. Here are the 3. You got, all right? You got fucking, hold on for 1 second. So you got John Cena, who sold the soul to Rock, right? Cody Rhodes said no. Now you got Jimmy Uso. For me, is the main suspect. Or should I say Jay Uso, the guy that just beat Gunther. This is how he fits into it. This is how I'm saying that this Samoan blood war is going to start. Let me cook. Hit the likes on the way in. So, Paul Heyman on the other side with Roman Reigns and Braun Breaker. Reason why he's tied into that, because he was the wise man of who's involved with the CM Punk, the tribal chief, right? Right. Okay. As we move on in the weeks that are to come, in the months and into this year, you're gonna see Jay Uso be on some shit, on some narcissistic shit. They brought Sami Zayn back. Sami Zayn's gonna be like, yo, dude, you're losing yourself. What the fuck? His brother, yo, bro, yo, Oos, you bugging out. What the thought? He's gonna be on some conceited / narcissistic shit, right? Rock's gonna come out. And the reason why I say it's Jay, because Jay's the first one to bring in Travis Scott. If I'm not mistaken, Elimination Chamber. Or was it Royal Rumble? One of the two. He brought him in there. So Travis Scott, you see where I'm going with this? So now how this Samoan War might go with Jacob Fatu, the werewolf, the new U.S. champion. They're going to try to pressure him. They're going to try to pressure him. And what's going to happen is you're going to have Roman Reigns be with Jacob Fatu. His brother Zilla Fatu is going to join, along with a couple of other Samoans, and expect a couple of American bloodlines, like, because of course Rome, right? A couple of American bloodlines like CM Punk, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton. But Jedi, where are all of these fucking wrestlers gonna fit? War Games. Where you have a team of fucking 5. But this time it's gonna be so big that they're gonna make an exception that it just might be a 10-on-10, because it's 2 rings in a big ass steel cage. The Samoan Wars, baby. The bloodline. That's how it's going off. I didn't like the way they made Gunther look weak. But since he's a heel, sometimes heels can have a strong structure. But most of the time they're put out to look stupid, silly, dumb, failures. He's a villain. So him, the way they scripted him yesterday as to flipping out on everybody and choking everybody out because they're teasing him that he tapped out and stuff. And that's the weakest I want to see him ever. After this, they have to strengthen Gunther back up. He's like the Ivan Drago. I look at him as the Ivan Drago of the WWE. This motherfucker's no joke. So that's how they got to make him. They can't make Gunther look like a fucking toy anymore. You know what I'm saying? Randy Orton came in yesterday and RKO'd John Cena. And everybody wanted that. Because in reality, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm seeing here as to why people wanted John Cena to win and be number 17. It wasn't because they wanted him to beat Ric Flair's number, which was 16 world titles. He didn't want that. We didn't want that. Since y'all weren't doing anything with fucking Cody Rhodes, now that we know, look what The Rock and Triple H are doing and saying. Why even go there? Why even make Gunther? But I can see what you're trying to do. But there was a better way to do this. There was a better way to have this man lose that title. Especially making him a menace and all of a sudden Jey Uso taps him out. Should have been a little bit more epic than that. So now, people are walking around and not understanding that The Rock has promised us a lot of things. I'm not sure if this is a work. I'm not sure if The Rock is trying to not break kayfabe, right? And just go and say, I'm just going to be very, short with my answers when questions and act like I don't know shit. Have the people hate me a little more. If this is what you're doing, okay, fine. But if it's not, and this is really you guys, bro, you guys are fucked up. You suck and expect to lose a lot of fans, bro, if you don't promise what we get. And I just gave you, if this is not what it is, Rock, Dwayne and Paul, if this is not what it is, I think you better take heed of what I just said and start making this storyline like you promised us with the Samoan Wars and, right? Start doing that. And Rock, if you're not going to be involved, brother, and the final boss is too good to show up and you still got a little vengeance, which you shouldn't have, in your heart because we didn't want you and Roman Reigns last year, and this is what you're trying to do to us, let me explain something to you. Who's our fucking president? Why is he there today? Because a whole bunch of motherfuckers try to do the shit you're trying to do. Trying to tell us how to live, breathe, eat, shit, fuck, look, anything. This is what you're doing with us in wrestling. Like what we give you. You tell literally your fucking parrot-beaked friend, Triple H, to come and tell journalists and content creators, just be fans? Okay. Okay. But then you're forgetting that fans are going to criticize. So why would you say that? I think that fucking nose is just pulling your brain to the front a bit too much, bro. One of you motherfuckers is stupid back there. It can't be all of you motherfuckers actually doing this. How could you not debunk this? How could people not debunk this? As soon as it hit me right in front of me, well, this motherfucker said, oh, just be fans. Motherfucker, that's what we're doing. Yay! Boo! Agreement! Disagreement! So when you tell a motherfucker to be just a fan and not criticize, you're taking away their powers of being a fan. You fucking pelican beak motherfucker, you. I knew, bro, I know China used to plug you, you fucking, I know China plugged Triple H, bro, at one point in his fucking life, bro. Because now you want us to take it in the ass like you did. No. Sue me for what? Fuck out of here with your shit, bro. You motherfuckers act like we stupid. I'll be a fan. We are. Yeah, yo, Warpath. Stone Cold Steve Austin went to WrestleMania 41, and that was on my ATV. And for some reason, son of a bitch, the goddamn break, I just hit it, and I hit some shit and some fat bitch that just happened to be in the front. Was complaining, bitching, moaning. I said, listen, me and you'll have a couple of beers, give you a stunner, you know what I'm saying? I'll cuck your husband a little bit, and Stone Cold right off into the sunset. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. I was like, just give them merchandise, a couple of autographs, some pictures with the stars, and tickets to the next event. No lawsuit, you good. Know what I'm saying? But Stone Cold, bro, he ran into that shit, bro. Bang, right into the railing. The lady was static, and she just sat down. Ain't nothing happened. The bitch ain't fall, nothing hit her. Know what I'm saying? They got replays, so if she gonna sue, no goddamn dollars coming out of Stone Cold Steve Austin's pockets. Just want to make you understand that, you big old wench. Know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Fucking nuts. That's why I came on here, man, because I'm like, oh, I just caught up with shit, working all day, shit, come home, I look at my shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What are they talking about? What is it? He's telling us to just be fans, nigga. That's just like you telling boxers, just be fighters. That's like you telling chefs, just be a cook. She gave him the Karen look. You saw that? Hell yeah. Excuse me, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Want to make sure you're okay. You okay? Don't look at me like that. Don't do that. Don't look at me with your little bitty eyes. Stone Cold Steve Austin, and climb over that railing and open up a can of whoop ass. You understand me? Word, son. And he was drinking. You know what I'm saying? That's Stone Cold, son. Ain't nothing coming out of Stone Cold's pockets. He good. He's covered. Ain't shit coming out of Stone Cold pockets. WWE, but that depends if she got injury. But see, that's the thing though. People that's in the front, they're liable. Shit is there. If you sit in the front, you should know. You might get hurt. You might become a little bit of what's called collateral damage. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like, there's many times wrestlers have taken drinks from fans and splashed it into the other wrestler's face. You feel what I'm saying? So, to do that, and for this bitch to actually just try to sue if she's going to or something, she need to calm her ass down. You know what I'm saying? Because, and then, if that happens, and these days people are fucking greedy and full of so much greed and fucking, like, turmoil and shit, that they just might lie and shit and go for something like $250 million, and then all of a sudden, now they got to start putting motherfucking bars at ringside instead of it being traditionally open where you're able to see the action in front of you, touch the wrestlers once in a while. Now they're going to take the privilege away because bitches is suing. You see how that happens? So, you know, to that fan, if you happen to run into this shit, if you're thinking about suing, you're better off just asking for a whole bunch of merch, a couple of motherfucking selfies with pictures with them, and tickets to like 2 or 3 events. That's it. That's it. Don't sue. Don't fuck it up for everybody. Because in reality, you were not hurt. They didn't stop the show. You know how I know they didn't stop the show? First of all, it was live. They didn't stop the show because they didn't go and take too long on the commercials. As a matter of fact, there were no paramedics called. Had you been on a stretcher or something would have happened, they would have went, instead of a 2-minute break, 2 minutes on the commercials, right? Because every commercial 60 seconds each. They would have went to a 3-4 minute. They would have give us a montage or something. None of that happened. So she better chill. Know what I'm saying? Don't sue. Don't fuck it up for everybody, woman. Let that shit rock. Because you will forever be the woman who Stone Cold Steve Austin ran a goddamn motherfucking ATV into a damn ACL. You know what I'm saying? So just leave it alone. Let Stone Cold Steve Austin fuck your ACL up, woman. At least you can say, Stone Cold Steve Austin hit me with an ATV at WrestleMania. No, at Raw. Yeah, it was Raw, yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, it was WrestleMania. I went to WrestleMania and Stone Cold Steve Austin hit me with his fucking ATV. Come on, son. What kind of story is that? That's a WrestleMania moment, bitch. Don't you see that? Stone Cold Steve Austin hitting you with his ATV at WrestleMania 41? That's a WrestleMania moment for your ass, bitch. Take it and run. Shh, take it and run. A true fan will be happy. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit have been me. That shit could have tore my ACL, bro. That shit could have broke a toe. I would have went home, son. Yo, Stone Cold broke my toe, son. It would have been like bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One path. I would have been like, yo, what I'm saying? Yo, what happened? I was at WrestleMania 40. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes down. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes down the goddamn pathway, comes down the aisle with a damn ATV, doing 60 miles per hour and a little tiny shit like this, and he comes around. This old bitch hit the brakes too early. The shit skid all across. Boom! There goes my goddamn toe. Right? That's a story, bro. Bitch, take it and run. Just take it and run. And let me explain something to you. If y'all had Stone Cold Steve Austin back there, and The Rock wasn't coming out, you could have at least had Stone Cold Steve Austin come out and attempt to help Cody. And at least, if he was going to add Travis Scott, you could have had him sneak Stone Cold with a nut shot. Henceforth, the referee being knocked out during the match, he doesn't see Cena, like the ending, hits him with the title, right? That see how that goes? At least people would have been like, yo, but Stone Cold tried and he got his nut. He got fucking nutted. Right? Right? Instead of giving us just Travis Scott. Stone Cold was there. Stone Cold could have came running down. Know what I'm saying? He would have seen Travis Scott. Travis Scott would have been running like a little bitch. He would have went in. He would have stunned. Boom! Cena once. Making it even. While the ref is still out. He goes out chasing Travis Scott. Travis Scott, he's just a little skinny little back. So he goes and he slides under the ring, goes around Stone Cold, and boom, hits him in the nuts, drops him. You know what I'm saying? Revives fucking John Cena. Gives him the title. See how they could have done that? But instead, little motherfucker, look like a fucking mosquito. Coming in like he gonna do something. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And it ain't. For some of y'all are upset because this motherfucker lost his title. I'm not even mad at that. You know what I'm saying? If Cody lost, he lost. It's the way it was done to the fans. That's all. We expected The Rock because The Rock had inserted himself. This is why John Cena sold out. He took the opportunity of Cody. When Cody said, go fuck yourself, Rock, I'm not selling out to you. You will not have my soul. He went like this. John Cena nutted him. He kicked him in the fucking nuts. Hit him with the title 2 times, right? We saw that. So how the fuck are you saying that you felt that it was John Cena, but and then you go and you sent down fucking Mosquito Man, bro? Get the fuck out of here. What's up, Vamos? What's going on, brother? Warpath says Travis Scott should have been destroyed like Umaga did Steve-O. Word, remember that, Warpath? Yo, Umaga crazy, son. Umaga's no joke, son. Yo, Jacob Fatu, bro, the werewolf kid. That's my dog, son. That man is durable and he can fucking wrestle, bro. Jacob Fatu is the truth, B. And he's just getting started. He's just getting started. Let me hold on, I'm gonna throw this AC on, son. It's hot in this motherfucker. You know? It's really hot, bro. Yeah, man, Umaga this. If y'all want to see something real in wrestling, after this, type in David Schultz or Dave Schultz slaps news reporter for asking if wrestling is fake. I don't know if y'all ever seen that, but if you go and you see that, you will understand why I just rubbed my face off my motherfucking skull. He slapped DNA, existing expressions from the future, everything that belongs on the face, bro. That dude slapped off that motherfucking reporter, son. He clapped him to the point that he had to pick up his face, the reporter, from the floor and run down the hall holding his face. Know what I'm saying, Warpath? That was crazy, son. How about the funniest shit in wrestling? This was pointed out by a great comedian by the name of Patrice O'Neal when he was on the Opie and Anthony show speaking of wrestling, because he wrote for wrestling. Patrice O'Neal wrote for wrestling a couple of times, in case you didn't know that. There was this thing that he pointed out on this guy that it was, first of all, if you know who Tugboat is, you know what I'm saying? So Tugboat was supposed to be a new character. I forgot the name of the character. I will get the character. I will get the character's name. But this character, he had a furry vest on, right? A fur vest with a Star Wars Stormtrooper helmet. A Stormtrooper helmet glittered out. This was in WCW. I forgot the name they were supposed to call this motherfucker, but when Sting announced him to come out, this motherfucker broke through and tripped over 2x4 through the wall. His helmet fell off. The worst entrance. I forgot what the fuck. It's hilarious, bro. What a botch. Oh my goodness, horrible. Vamos goes, yo, did you see the match where the chick slapped the other girl with the hair? Yeah, bro. Bianca Belair, bro. She's so slamming, bro. Her, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, I got, you know what I'm saying? That girl that came from NXT, the NXT Women's Champion, that was wrestling with her. She has some cakes on her. Oh my God, bro. The way women, the body of a woman is, and this woman is so worked out. Like her buns, her cakes are, bro. There are a lot of beautiful fucking WWE Lady Divas, bro. Shockmaster, yes, Mike D, yes. I am the Shockmaster. And his helmet came off, and it was Tugboat. Yo, it was Tugboat with the worst botch to this day, son. And that shit was in the fucking beginning of the millennium, so the Shockmaster or the Taskmaster. So, bro, that shit was hilarious. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yes, what's up, Mike D? Salute to you, my brother. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? I just went on a rant. In case you guys are just joining us, I just went off on fucking The Rock for being insubordinate in wrestling. Unless it's a work, but I doubt it. And I went off on Triple H for trying to tell wrestling journalists and content creators on any other platform to just be fans. And I'm pointing out the hypocrisy within that statement. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just tell us to just be fans, and by you saying that is basically just saying, watch what we're giving you, you don't need to be critical. You're taking away our powers. That's not a fan. Right? You know what I'm saying? Did you see Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels come back? That was awesome to see them, bro. Yeah, man. And Stone Cold was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Him, Lex Luger, and a couple of others. Oh, Tugboat and Earthquake, the natural disasters. You know what I'm saying? I remember Earthquake. This is only for the Gen Z, I mean the Gen Xers, bro. If you ain't 35 and up, you don't know what I'm talking about. You're gonna have to type it in the Google or YouTube search bar. Y'all remember how Earthquake used to talk, bro? When Jimmy Hart used to talk, yeah, baby, right? And he used to just be in the background like this. And then when he used to, yo, hilarious, bro. That's all he used to do. That's all Earthquake used to do, go back and forth. And then his gimmick. Give you a power slam, boom. Then he'll jump around you, making the earth around you shake. Then he will go back and forth to the ropes and jump on your chest, sort of like what Yokozuna used to do and Rikishi used to do at the corner, but this was the middle of the ring. He used to pancake you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's go to your comments. Mike D says, I thought the triple threat on Saturday was the best match. Yeah, Punk Reigns and Rollins. Great story told. Hell yeah. Did you see yesterday, Mike D? Guess who's a fucking Heyman man? The son of Scott Steiner, bro. Braun Strowman. No, my bad. Braun Breaker. Because we got two Braun. Strowman and then Braun B-R-O-N. Braun Breaker. Know what I'm saying? He's a Heyman guy now. So Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and guess who's the third guy? You heard it here first. Jey Uso. Notice how he's darker now. He's wearing black. He's a bit more conceited. A bit more wanting the crowd to yeet with him more, harder. Yeah, the kid's feeling himself. Because he was the one that bought in fucking Travis Scott 2 pay-per-views ago. Yeah. Can't stand that song. Makes no fucking sense, bro. Sorry, guy. I mean, it's your art. I'm a fan, and I'm being a fan. It fucking sucks. That shouldn't have had been. Listen. Last year's soundtrack to WrestleMania. If it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. Never knew that I could feel this way. That shit was dope. This shit, what the fuck is that? Coming out of the crowd, Warrior Challenge. Hell yeah, man. The old man, listen, bro. I miss the Ultimate Warrior, bro. I wish he was still alive, bro. Because when he was alive, he gave so many secrets to the fucking industry, bro. On how Hulk Hogan wanted him to have a threesome with him and Linda, his first wife. I don't know if this is true, but this is what the Ultimate Warrior said. You can type it down here. Yeah, Warrior airs out Hogan. What a shoot. It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes of him saying how fucking pathetic Hulk Hogan is and other wrestlers in the fucking industry, Kevin Nash and all of them. Like, he wanted to fight Kevin Nash on some MMA shit, but he wanted money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. Got a lot of wrestling stories, man. I know that I've done research on it. You know what I'm saying? I have to do all over again episode number 1 of Elbows of the 80s. I'm bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be over. So once I bring back the Elbows of the 80s, number 1, I'll be sure to throw those stories in for you. The first episode will be Legends Shoot on Legends. You know what I'm saying? And I'll bring you like about maybe 10 of them, that program, and break them down to you. You know what I'm saying? The feuds and stuff. I'll just do that. Mikey says, yeah, that was crazy. Punk and Roman will probably tag up against them. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Bro, and on Raw, Randy Orton, randomly RKO Cena. Hell yeah. Did you hear Cena said, shit, on the way down? When he caught that RKO, that shit was hilarious, bro. Cena turned around, he goes, shit. Wow, I caught him with the RKO. I was like, oh, it's just fucking hilarious. Yo, Ultimate Warrior was a great speaker, bro. My man used to be on some, me and the Ultimate, me and my warriors combined together under the precipitation in the nation of the parts unknown. All the particles come together and nobody knows what the fuck is going on, because where I live, there's no such thing as scientists, there's no such thing as physicists, there's no such thing as sense, because the Ultimate Warrior, motherfucker was crazy, son. John Cena and Randy Orton are homeboys, though. Yeah, I know. Wapap says, did you ever hear the story of Iron Sheik saving Bruno Sammartino from football players? Did you ever hear the story of Haku being the only motherfucker that could possibly fuck everybody up in wrestling in real life? They said if you're going to get into a bar fight or any other fight, bro, the man you want to have on your team was Haku. You know who Haku is, right? Yeah. Haku. Haku is who you want. Haku and Rick Rude. Haku and Rick Rude, they used to throw hands, kid. They was nice with them hands. Haku and Rick Rude were nice with the hands, kid. They used to break motherfuckers. Oh, and the Raging Bull. Rick Rude's tag partner and best friend, Manny Fernandez. Yeah, those are guys you want to have in a brawl with you. Know what I'm saying? But the Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan, you jabroni, motherfucker, you. The Iron Sheik only want to tell you that I am the man, and Iron Sheik is the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, taking eyeballs out, shit. I'm telling you, bro, these wrestlers, they used to be on the road, bro. Randy Savage was one too. Did you ever hear about the incident with him and the police dog at the IHOP, son? Yeah. It almost took a whole police force to take the Macho Man down, son. K9 units, all that. All because some dude was celebrating his marriage, went to IHOP. Who the fuck goes to IHOP after marriage? Wow, yeah. So he goes to IHOP. He tells Savage and everybody, yeah, we just got married. Savage's like, don't give a fuck. Yeah, I just want my fucking pancakes. Dig it, yeah, right? And all of a sudden, dude's like, hey man, fuck you. And so Macho Man's like, how would you like if I go over there, yeah, put your lower midsection, yeah, all the way to your neck, yeah, where your torso will be your fucking collarbones, yeah, and your collarbones will be your fucking torso. Dig it, yeah, right? And all of a sudden, the IHOP manager, he calls and shit, and these guys start fighting, right? And the cops go, and man, listen, bro. He went in on the guy's fat fucking wife. I mean, it was crazy. You ever hear that story? Yeah, motherfuckers are crazy, bro. The old guys didn't play around. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Andre the Giant, his stories are crazy. Trust me, I'm going to bring them all to you. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm one that talks about everything. But I usually double up and triple up on certain contents that I see people liking, right? So I will be covering wrestling because I'm all by myself now. I don't have to take care of nobody. I have to guide nobody. I don't have to feed nobody. I'm by myself now. You know what I'm saying? So that Elbows of the 80s, episode 1 again, I will be showing you, bro. We're going to be going into the 80s, 70s, and 80s. You know, of course, more 80s, but all wrestlers' backgrounds and what they did and stories and how motherfuckers became enemies and the rivalries with each other and all types of shit, bro. All types of shit. We're going to be going through all types of shit, bro. So I'm going to be steering you there because when I had it before, it was good, but certain people were insubordinate. You know, motherfuckers didn't know how to keep programs going, except for a few. OG kept it real. Motherfucking Dragon kept it real. You know, so the old school guys, yeah, they did. You know, so just stay subscribed if you haven't subscribed. You know what I mean? Still talking boxing as well, in which I did. I had spoke boxing earlier in the day. Not gonna get into it now. I dropped video as well. Go check out the video. That's just basically it, man. Otherwise than that, I'm gonna go relax. Dinner's about to be served. I'm fucking starving. I had a fucking Subway sandwich for lunch today. Then I sat down and dropped that video that I dropped, so go check it out. Also, please go to the playlists and check out Stone Cold's Corner, where Stone Cold Steve Austin breaks down boxing. I think him and Macho Man went in on Randy Savage. It's good comedy. Go check it out. Also, go check out my YouTube Shorts, where I have basically my toy photography and video. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy Cody, the Jedi, informing you and ranting for you. God bless each and every one of y'all. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.